Hello, Michael Nguyen. Welcome to a Wednesday afternoon out of the hustle and bustle of Midtown and downtown e-bike stream. Thanks for tuning in. Marg H is here. I see some other people piling in. And it is Wednesday, June 8th, 2:22 p.m. Although I did schedule this for 2:30. Susan is here, Emo's Music Channel's here, and the temperature is around 21 degrees Celsius, and this is the intersection of Eglinton and Jane. Hello, Rose, Wangery, Capian, Action, VJ. Sorry, it's a bit sunny. It's kind of hard to see my screen super clearly. And again, I'm just hand holding this one, so sorry if it's a bit shaky, but here is Eglinton, and I just did a ride along Eglinton Avenue West here. And here's part of a new fabulous bike lane they've installed. Look how handy that is. We got a traffic signal right in the middle of the bike lane. Hopefully that's just temporary. Although I would put it past the city if that were a permanent feature. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop on the e-bike here. I don't think this will be the longest stream in the world. And I've swapped out the GoPro and I've put in my Osmo Action, which has some dust on the lens. I'm just gonna ride west a bit, maybe over to Scarlett Road, which is the next major road over. So we'll check out some of the older bike lane on Eglinton. Then I'm gonna ride north up to, I think Weston Road will meet it. Let me just check on maps here. I literally just thought of this route. Oh, we'll turn right on Lawrence. Then Lawrence will take me over to Weston, and then I'll turn right onto Weston. C204 says that needs a bike wash. Got my helmet on. I do not have the shades on because if I put the shades on, I can't read the chat, which is kind of annoying. Let's get the bike turned on here. All right, I'm just gonna hop on the bike and ride across to the other side of the street. I'll verify that we've got everything set up properly. And if that's the case, we'll get going. Okay, I think I've got my camera on the back going here. I think I was recognized not too long ago. Some people were waving from a vehicle at me when I was just camping at the side of the road here. Falcom Scott is here. Hello, Falcom. So what happened was the CAA, the Canadian Automobile Association, released survey results yesterday that ranked the worst roads in Ontario, and this one here, Eglinton Avenue West, was the second worst one in the province and the worst one in the city of Toronto. So that kind of prompted me to get out and record a good bit of it. Hey, these people are going to Scarlett Woods Golf Course, I think. So that's what brings me out this way. So let's just ride a little bit along the bike path here. So this is west on Eglinton Avenue West. Time to power up. Got this nice shady bike lane. It won't be for too much longer. We'll be in the bike lane, so maybe I'll just lollygag it and enjoy it while we have it. So the plan for today is to head up to Lawrence, then over to Weston, then we're going to ride all the way down Weston Road, I think maybe to St. Clair. Then I'll just kind of ping pong my way back home. It's not often I record this part of the city. It's kind of annoying to get to from where I live, so it's good to be here. And for those tuned into my stream last night, I accidentally broke the armrest off my chair and I re-examined it and it was not salvageable. So I ordered a new chair last night. I ordered a Razer gaming chair with extra lumbar support. And I got it for it was listed at $7.99 and they had it for $3.60. And I was like, yeah, as if this ever sold for $7.99. But today it's back up to like $5.99. The same listing. If I go to my order page and click on the chair that I bought, the price jumps enormously. So, hey, pretty happy about that. What do we have here on the right? West Park. What is West Park? I don't know, but this is Scarlett Woods Golf Course on the left. William, all is well. I just felt like since I was out on my bike, I had two options at the end of this ride. Record another ride back, don't record it back, and then just enjoy a camera-free ride, or do a live stream. Mark says bargain shopping. Well, I was gonna delay ordering that particular chair. I was like, it's kind of a big purchase. Maybe I should sit on it a while. But I am very glad I pulled the trigger on it. Good sky. It's not a bad sky. And thanks for tuning in to a Wednesday afternoon e-bike stream. In our beautiful bike lane. Let's turn into part of the street. It looks like there's a bunch of construction up ahead. There's really nothing worth looking down at. I think this might be the Humber Trail below me, actually. I'll probably lose signal if I head down there. Hello, Zach McNally and everyone else. The usual disclaimer. When I am on the bike or the scooter, I can't always keep a close eye on the chats. But what I can do is hop off every now and then. And take in some of the views. There's the Humber the Humber River with the Humber Trail next to it. I'm gonna have to come back and do an updated video riding along this trail. This is a bike. I'll look west or east. DJ Ian is here. Hello, DJ Ian. My always crooked looking helmet. And we're over 100 viewers already. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to hit the sub button if you haven't, if you want to see more content. And the like button really helps get these live streams viewed by the algorithm. So thanks in advance for that. And yeah, all right. It's enough of a siesta. Time to hop back on. This is a bike. As for some reason that guy rides on the sidewalk. Hello, SR Gots. So that beautiful river there was the Humber. And that's kind of the dividing line between Toronto and Etobicoke. And I want to turn right here. Now I know why that guy was on the sidewalk. Although, can I go one more major street to the west here? Let me pull out Google Maps and take a look. I did not pre-research this one. So we are at Scarlett Road. And if I keep going west, that'll take us to Royal York. Ooh. Oh, but I already put Weston in the title of this. All right. We're gonna stick to the original plan. I'm gonna go north here. I was kind of digging that bike lane, but that's going to take me so far away I might not have battery range to get back. According to that sign, we are in a bicycle-friendly community. I wouldn't want to be in one of those bicycle-hostile communities. So this is Scarlett. We're going to head north here up to Lawrence, and I'm going to book a right, and then we're going to head down Weston Road, which should be interesting. We'll check out the Mount Dennis neighborhood. I think that's a part of the city that me and Ken kind of neglect. We don't really, I don't think we've ever live streamed through it. Don't worry, cars. This is a bicycle-friendly community. Oh, there is a bicycle trail on the right. That's the Ukrainian... This is the Ukrainian-Canadian National Park. Ukrainian-Canadian Memorial Park. There's a memorial. But I wanted to just hop on this path here. I think that's where that other cyclist was coming from. That's why we saw him on the sidewalk. This trail could really use a resurfacing. Oh, I've been along here before. This is going to take me off of Scarlett Road, I think. Not sure I want to be on this. How is Charlie? Charlie is good. We went for our morning walk. And we're gonna go for our afternoon walk when I get back. And I'm gonna take him over to Pet Value because he needs some more raw beef. Charlie is all out of food. Well, we've got the kibble. He's a bit fussy with the kibble. Oh, it just comes to an end here. resumes on the right, but that's really more of a sidewalk. Marg H. Thank you, Marg H. For gummies on my next trip to Dollarama, $5. It's a lot of gummies. It really is. They're $1 a bag, and they're quite good. Thank you, Marg H. As we're now going north up Scarlett Road. When I woke up this morning, did I picture myself on this road on my bike? Nope. At some point I might find a nice quiet bench, and I've got a sparkling water in my backpack and kill that. Well, I think we have some Toronto community housing on the right. It's usually a telltale sign when you see buildings like that. Susan feels like I own Charlie now. Or the other way around, maybe. The next cycling trip needs to be on one of the worst roads in Ontario. That's what I just did. I did the second worst road in Ontario, according to CAA. Toronto has 3 on that list: Lakeshore East, and Eglinton East, and Eglinton West. Eglinton's so bad it made the list twice. It says nice sunny day in Toronto. Yeah, that it is. Thank you again, Marg H. Every time I look down, I see that big green chat plastered on my screen. Where are we? We are at, I can't read the sign, Lawrence Avenue. So we're gonna go right here. Woo! And then when I get to Weston Road, which should be on the other side of the Humber, we'll start heading south. And this is the Humber River. And this is Hickory Tree Road. Oh, what's just here on the right? There's like a skate park, basketball court, a skate park, some half pipes and ramps. Pretty neat. Didn't have stuff like this where I lived when I grew up. That is Weston Lions Park. I'm just guessing this street will take me over to Weston Road. There's Weston Lions Arena on the right. And there's gates here. It looks like I gotta turn left. What is this, a gated community? Well, this should pop me back up to Lawrence. Oh, it looks like this ambulance is going to where that fire truck just went. And look, we have made it to the Weston Up Express station. So if you saw my video where I took the Up Express train from Toronto Pearson, from Union to Toronto Pearson, I went right by this GO station. Well, there's some fancy wall art for you, Lisa. No, you're a fan of that sort of thing? There's some right there. Into the light, out of the dark, and back to you. And there's some more over there at the Weston GO and Up Express station. I don't know if I've ever covered this area on the channel. I could really easily take the Up Express up here sometime. Got a red light. So we're kind of heading south and a little bit east on Weston Road. Malcolm Scott will be back. I know I did a video through Weston, but I don't know if I covered this part. This is Wilby Crescent, and on the left is Wright Avenue. There's more GO station parking on the left. The Pentecostal House of Worship on the right. Stop and Go Tropical Grill, African and Caribbean food market. Paint City Urban Arts. And I get barked at by a German Shepherd. That's Denison Road West. Hey, a Dairy Queen. There's the Royale Tissue Factory on the left. Welcome to Weston. So that was Weston we just went through. I'm guessing that's a pretty big employer in this area. Irving Tissue. A big old factory right in the middle of the city. Hello, Clayton Crawford. And dead south of here is the CN Tower. I doubt the streaming camera picked it up when it was pretty hard for me to miss. This area's definitely got industrial vibes to it. And we are at Jane Street. So we're going a little more east than south, I guess, since Jane Street runs north-south. I started this ride just south of here, actually. And now we've got the financial district straight ahead to the south. Kind of a reminder of just how far away you are from things up here. There's a plant-based KFC. And this neighborhood is known as Mount Dennis. Retail in this area. Hello, David Clifford. And Kevin. Shinla Iguan on the left. So we have made it to Eglinton. Susan, what did you miss? What didn't you miss? You name it, you missed it. I didn't see any LRT vehicles being tested. That is where Mount Dennis LRT station is, right at that intersection, which is the western terminus of the crosstown line. David, I read them occasionally. Thank you, Emo's Music Channel. Is my chair still among us? Till Monday. I ordered the new chair last night, and huge thanks to people for sending their support to go towards a very good cause. And I got it for like $240 less than what it is already on Amazon. It went up that much overnight. So the timing was clearly on my side. And if you're just tuning in, we are going south on Weston Road. I'm going to let this bus get on its merry way. There's no rush. Should mount the old chair to the e-scooter. Oh, hey, there goes a two-car up express train. That's weird. Look at that. Is that all it is? I thought it would be longer than that. All right, we're gonna have to go around this bus at some point. Might as well be now. This is Humber Boulevard. I wonder if this FedEx driver actually checked to see if the person was home, or if they just left the little "sorry I missed you" tag on the door and jumped back in the truck. I know that's their specialty. And we have made it to Rogers Road, and this is kind of an interesting street to head along. You know what? I think Rogers Road might be more interesting than Weston. I'm thinking well, make up your mind, Johnny. Are you going to go back or stay the course? Seems as if I'm staying the course. This is Northland Avenue. FedEx, the professional ding-dong ditchers. Hello, T.O. Steve. Yes, Sargats, it is a big increase. When I go to the order page on my Amazon account and I click order, then I click the link to the products I bought on the order page, it takes me to the listing where it's now much, much higher in price. That sign said quiet residential area. Maybe I should shut up then. Oh, we've made it to the Stockyards. So we are entering the Junction. Hello, Yuki. This is a big, weird, suburban style sprawling development. So this must be St. Clair coming up. What time is it? It's only 3. Susan hates the layout of the Stockyards. James says it was stinky here in the 50s. Well, this was Slaughterhouse City back in the day. It was also Prohibition City, up until quite recently, actually. And guess what? We are now on Keele Street. And there's a complex on the right. I did a hidden Toronto walkthrough last year, suggested by Lisa, who is in the chat right now. There's a lady dumpster diving. So coming up is the heart of the junction, Keele and Dundas. I did not think I would end up here. Hello, Luca. As my eyes take in a whole bunch of dust. Oh, that was gross. Where am I heading to? I don't know. I think I just hatched a little plan. I'm going to go right at Annette Street, maybe over to Jane. Take that up to Dundas. I think those guys across the street are yelling at me. Hello, Adam C. That car was definitely too close. You're supposed to stay a full meter away. All right, so here's Annette Street. Since we're in the junction, and it's been a while since I've gone through here, I'm gonna make a right here, and then I'll work my way back over to Dundas, and we'll ride through the heart of the neighborhood. So this is west on Annette Street. Go to Bobby Point. I don't know if we're gonna go that far. I've also got to contend with the range on my e-bike. Given that I recorded a ride before this, and I'm still going further away from where I live for some reason. We will cover that at some point. Epic Nation HD, hello. Channel member, Epic Nation HD. MC, thank you. Thank you very much. And there is a loft conversion, 15 spectacular residences going in. That old church just up there on the left. There's quite a few projects like that in this neighborhood along Annette. Here's Quebec Avenue. This is a nice street. And to the south of here, you'll find High Park Subway Station. Whoa, all the way in Santiago, Chile. Evelyn Avenue. Looks like the after-school crowd is being let loose. On your left. At Runnymede. So to the south of here, you'll find Runnymede Station. Jeanette Morales is here. Hello, Jeanette. Hope your recovery is doing well. Bucky Smith, $5. Buy yourself something shiny. I got one to buy some gummies, and now I gotta buy something shiny. Maybe we could get some shiny gummies. Thank you, Bucky Smith. It's very much appreciated. Shiny. Maybe I'll get some Pizza Hut for dinner. I always unload a can of Pam on those things to shine them up. Kill two birds with one stone. Gotta eat. Thank you, Bucky. There's like a farmer's market going on at that church on the right, the Runnymede Presbyterian Church. I do have videos where I've been along Annette Street, walking and e-scooting in the past. And if you're wondering where we are in proximity to downtown, we are northwest, and here's Jane Street. So the area straight ahead is Bobby Point, spelled like baby, pronounced like Bobby. I think that's some pretty fierce NIMBY country. But we're gonna turn right on Jane here and head up through the heart of the junction. Just south of here is Bloor Street West and Bloor West Village. Jeanette says a beautiful day in the neighborhood. There's a 35 Jane bus. So when I started this video, I was at Jane and Eglinton, and then we went west over to Scarlett, north up to Lawrence, and then I found my way over to Weston Road, and then I went south all the way down into the Junction, where Weston turned into Keele. And I took that to Annette, and then we just rode Annette over to Jane. Now we're going north up to Dundas. And I've got myself locked in at like 18 kilometers here. So we're not going too fast. Not painfully slow either. I did remember to turn on Strava before I went out. So I'm going to be curious to see how that has tallied up the ride. So Dundas should be coming up, and we'll be heading through a part of the junction known as Little Malta. This is Dundas Street West. So this part of Dundas is north of Bloor. Dundas, for the most part, runs south of Bloor. But at Roncesvalles, it pops up north, and then it doesn't dive south of Bloor until well into Etobicoke, which is way to the west of here. Also a street that the city is idiotically trying to rename without doing what they're supposed to do and pull all the property owners. I think they need 3/4 support of everyone who owns a property on the street to legally change its name, but I think they're going to go ahead and waste an enormous amount of taxpayer money and resources to do it anyways. That'll be the end of my little rant on that idiotic measure. It's not like there's real problems worth solving. And we've made it to Runnymede. So this is where we're going to enter Little Malta. Hello, Alexi from Etobicoke. Chris says, I'll get good range at that speed. Yeah, that's the idea. I think people prefer the streams not going super fast through busy areas. Kind of gives a better look around. And when you go too fast, YouTube, the bit rate tends to make things not look as crisp on a live stream. Just the way YouTube handles the streams using this dated RTMP protocol. So the solution is move slow. You'll even notice in my home live streams where I'm just sitting in front of the green screen where I've got a video behind me, if it's moving fast, you'll notice the picture quality seems to reduce a bit. Just anything fast motion on a live stream, and YouTube just can't seem to handle it that well. You'll really notice it on the driving live streams I did. I'll stop at a red light and the picture will be crystal clear and look amazing, and then you'll start moving and it'll look kind of pixely. So I find this speed strikes a good balance between letting people see things, the picture quality looking pretty good. And here is Malta Park just up here on the right. As I mentioned, this area is Little Malta. Make sure there's no one behind me. I'm just gonna have a quick drink. I apologize for this. I've been out in the sun for a while. Is my rear camera still recording? It is. I'm going to stop it temporarily. All right, guys, this will just be a minute or two pit stop. I don't think those were gunshots. You got a view of the street. Hopefully I got my drink in here. We do. This is a PC Blue Menu, Mandarin Orange Sparkling Water, which I will make quick work of so we can get back on our merry way. And I think from here it's just going to be heading east pretty much all the way back and then to the north. Kartik says stop apologizing because I stopped to have a drink of water. Well, this is more than a drink, this is a can. And I am glad I put this in the freezer before I left. Hello, Yogi. Yes, I should try the Humber Trail again. Dashboard. We are at 694,000 subscribers. 6 more to 74,700. Come on, 6 people. You know what to do. So this is Little Malta Park. They got a ping pong table. Some children playing. A dumbass with an e-bike live streaming. Susan's gonna head over to Dollarama when the stream is over. Okay, my little plea didn't gain us a single subscriber. We're still at 74,694. Saturday is going to be Portugal Day Parade event on Dundas. I did not know that, Melanie. I did not know that. Yeah, Chris, when I am not streaming, I kick this thing all the way up into as fast as she goes. I do that on my e-scooter too. But when we're streaming, I'm a bit more sensible. Bucky says I'm close to Roncesvalles. I would like to. I could just stay on Dundas, but I think we're gonna take Dupont. I think that's the play. Take Dundas over to Dupont and Annette, and then ride along Dupont for a bit. Maybe even the entirety of Dupont, because that'll take me to Avenue, which is not far from, it's only an 8-minute blast from where I live. All right, I say very shortly I'll be getting up. This drink is almost done. When will I have a car collab with Ken? I don't know. The last time I rented a car, I picked up Ken. I was live streaming from the car. He was live streaming out in the boot. We are done. Time to hop back on the death device. Camera in position. I have to deliver this can to a litter bin. I'll put it in recycling, but the City of Toronto will probably end up processing it as landfill anyways, as they usually do. I'll at least try to do my part. Turn on. There we go. Let me just, I'm always paranoid if I've done my backpack up properly. Yeah, everything's sealed. So this is Little Malta Park. And we're about to pop back out onto Dundas. I'll swing behind this lady trying to make a left turn. So this is more of the Junction. Looks like they're getting ready for Cafe TO. I'm curious. Oh, we're an hour and 8 minutes into the stream. Covered a lot of ground for just an hour and 8. All right, Luca, have a good day. Your dinner is ready. It's only 3:30, Luca. It's only 3:30. So the main intersection in the junction is Keele and Dundas, which is just coming up. And to the north, it's bordered by St. Clair, and to the south, around Annette Street. There's too much traffic, I can't really go left of this bus here. We're just gonna have to wait it out. Let's go! Lucas says 9:30 p.m. in Italy. Oh, you're still in Europe. I thought you were over this way. As we huff down some bus gas or exhaust. Here's Keele Street. So this is the heart of the junction. I really got to shake this bus. Malcolm says this bus is slow. It is. Chariots of the people. Should rename this stream Stuck Behind a Bus. As Leaf says, they're in that bus. You are in the very bus that I am stuck behind. All right, you stupid bus. Hi. I saw someone getting on the bus, so I knew it was going to be held up a bit longer. So here's where Dundas turns south. And here's Dupont Street. So the West Toronto rail path is just up ahead here. So we're going to turn left. And on the right is Annette Street. That's where we were maybe about 10-15 minutes ago. And on the left is the start of Dupont. Maybe we'll ride the entire length of Dupont. Do we get an advanced green? And it looks like I couldn't go straight on Dundas if I wanted to. It says road closed just up ahead. Hooray, advanced green. And it's under the West Toronto rail path in the northern part of the Junction Triangle. It's a weird looking trailer. Meditationworks.com, Canada's first mobile meditation studio. What is that all about? Mobile meditation. That thing better have some very good soundproofing. There's a Gus Tacos on the left. And we're at Symington Avenue. William, it is. Well, so long, bike lane. It was nice knowing you. Hello, pointless bike sharrows. that serve absolutely no purpose at all. And we're at Lansdowne Avenue. School bus should not have made that left turn there, and instead he's taken his anger out in the car in front of him, who really couldn't move any more forward to let him clear the intersection. Like, if you can't complete your turn and get out in the intersection, don't make it. Don't get stuck and then honk. There's the old Galleria just up here on the right. So this used to be kind of an industrial corridor. One of the reasons for that is there's a CP rail line that runs parallel to Dupont just on the north side of it. It was advantageous for a lot of factories and warehouses to be located along the rail line. There's even an old Model T factory that later became a Planters peanut factory, if I'm not mistaken. Coming up. And we have made it to Dufferin Street. This year it's Eglinton getting all the press as being the worst road in the city, but in previous years that honor would usually fall on Dufferin. Has Dufferin gotten better, or has every other street just gotten a lot worse? If you want a street to appear on the worst roads in Ontario list, just have Metrolinx do something along that street. This is Bartlett Avenue. So just north of here is the rather trendy Geary Avenue. You'll find Blood Brothers Brewery there. There's an old building up here on the left that is going to be torn down pretty soon. And there's all kinds of stories of people that have lived in there and attended like rave parties and that sort of thing. But it'll be meeting the wrecking ball pretty soon. Looks like it's already gutted pretty good. Actually, it is true of that building we passed is meeting wrecking ball, but the building I'm actually talking about is coming up here. It's the green one straight ahead. I knew it looked different. And there it is. This is the building that won't be with us much longer. Although they've still got the communication towers on the roof. I think everyone's been evicted from it. A little piece of Toronto history about to disappear. And this is Ossington Avenue. Baby and Kangaroo says it's a shame TTC doesn't enforce masking on streetcars and subways. They never did. And I think this weekend we're probably about to lose that requirement. And I think almost everybody will say it's about damn time. Here is Shaw Street. Shaw Street, the street with more bikes than cars. It's the only one in the city where you can make that claim. It starts just north of here, right at Davenport Road. Here is Christie Street. This building on the left used to be a Model T factory and showroom. I used to live just south of here at Christie and Penrith. Steps from Koreatown. I did not go to this Loblaws on my left because there was a Fiesta Farms and PAT in Koreatown. Between those two places, I had no need to come up to the more expensive Loblaws. Cream Top Lane is the name of this street on the right, Cream Top Lane. That's currently a construction site. Here's Bathurst. I think Bathurst might have made the list near the bottom of it as worst roads. And good old Vesta lunch on the left there. Go to Vesta lunch. That is the definition of a greasy spoon, that place. So coming up on the left and north of here is Castle Loma. We are approaching Spadina, and this is the northern end of the Annex neighborhood. So we are just north of downtown. Not quite downtown. I certainly wouldn't call this midtown. I don't know what you would call it. Here's Spadina and Dupont subway station. Here's Huron Street. And this is St. George. So I'm just going to go straight here and hold the course and stick to Dupont. Have I ever streamed around Pinewood Studios? I've walked past it. I haven't streamed past it before. I have done the studio district. Down along Eastern. And here's Avenue Road coming up. So I'm going to go north on Avenue here. Seems to be some kind of event going on at this church. now it's north up a busy avenue road. Maybe I'll make a right at St. Clair. Or we could take one of these other streets over to it. This is Cottingham Street. Our gate says hit the like button, people. So we are heading north on Avenue, away from downtown. This is a pretty big hill here. I'll wait till traffic gets moving. Traffic. This bike is really hard to get moving from a stop like that. Val Coss is here. Looks like a high-speed stream so far. No, it's mostly been pretty slow. It's only this stretch on Avenue, although we've hit some pretty good traffic. Annoyingly on the busy part of Avenue. Right where, sorry, the hilly part. Hello, white car. What are you doing? Hello? Guarantee you that was somebody looking at their phone. This is Farnham. We're on a very nice street. Good job, pickup truck. Doesn't look like we have a left turn opportunity here. There's no lights. Let's see if I can. I'm just gonna do it at the intersection just south of here. I want to be going in the other direction. So this is one way to do it. Some people pushing their share bikes. It's very common to see people doing that on this part of Yonge. I did not think I'd be riding up this part of Yonge Street going back home when I left to record today. We have a really interesting looking route on Strava. No problem. He apologized and felt kind of embarrassed. I saw him coming, so I was ready to honk for that. But this bike only has the full-scale blaring electric horn. It doesn't have a nice little bell I could have rang. What are you doing? Stupid effing. Mount Pleasant Cemetery on the right. Hello, cemetery. Nice little kind of pleasant detour from Yonge. I think I want to stay left here. And this is the K. Gardner Beltline Trail. And straight ahead is Merton Street. was a pointless detour through the cemetery that cost me a lot of time. Susan's gonna get those gummies after the stream. Yeah, just south of Yonge and Davisville. That Starbucks has turned into a place called Good. What is that? There's someone on the same kind of bike as me. This guy in front of me is also on a moving. All right, I don't know if I want to go through Yonge and Eglinton up ahead. Look at all that traffic. It looks kind of like a nightmare. Give the tires a nice cleaning going through that water. So this is Duplex Avenue. And I got a message from Charlie's owner who is coming over to pay a visit. And they're walking to my home from Eglinton Station, which is right here. So this timing has really worked out. Hello, Alejandra. Thanks for tuning in to the last minute of the stream. It's been a fun stream. I covered some new grounds I haven't yet before in this channel out on the west end. Up Scarlett Road and Weston. Get out of the way of this right turning car behind me. Oh, that poor little doggy couldn't use its hind legs. And on that bombshell, I'm going to bring this one to a close. So huge thanks to everyone who tuned in. Thanks to our mods for doing their good work. Thanks to those who sent support via supers and whatnot. Thanks to our channel members and Patreon supporters, all our viewers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. We hit an hour and 51 and over 300 concurrent viewers. Sorry, my tongue's... I gotta get home, take a shower, and meet Charlie's owner. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. It was fun. And I will catch you on the next one.